When I'm in front of a customer, if I'm talking, I am writing as well. Okay? Well, I'm writing the same things that I'm talking about. Why do I do that?
Leverage.
Gives them
Leverage, what do you mean?
It's like, you know, when you keep that leverage and hold on to it, when the customer shoots back with something, you can kind of hit them back and be like, but this is what you said, if we can do this and blah, 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 and continue.
Okay. Yeah, so, okay, good. Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about here, but you're 100% correct. If the customer's talking and I'm taking notes on what the customer's saying, that's exactly 100% correct. But the customer's not gonna be doing much talking here. I'm gonna be doing the talking.
You're communicating in two ways.
Two different ways, seeing and hearing.
Verbally, right.
Seeing and hearing. And if anytime there's a calculation, I'm always gonna slide the calculator over to the customer and let them bang the keys. Okay?
And it shows the customer that you're concerned with what they're.
Absolutely. If some of you,
It keeps them engaged.
well, look, I noticed which ones of you that are taking notes when I'm talking, and those of you that take notes when I'm talking, I like you better. Okay? I know that means a lot to you, but. Charles, you're looking at a $50,000 vehicle here. Most of our customers, in an effort to put themselves in the best possible financial position, are going to put down somewhere between 20 and 25%. That's going to be $10,000 to $13,000. Did you have that number in mind, or did you have another number in mind?
another number.
Okay. Look, we're going to do it your way. Make no mistake about that. Could I share with you why our customers want to put down a decent amount of money as an initial investment?
Yes.
Okay. Number one, it lowers the balance to finance. And the balance to finance is sort of the keys to the kingdom when putting yourself in a good financial position. Because when you lower it, nothing but good things happen. Charles, you did not strike me as the type of guy that wanted to go back to your country club tomorrow or go to your neighborhood meeting tonight and brag that you had the highest payment in the entire group. Am I reading you right?
Right.
Okay. Look, when your balance to finance is lower, your monthly investment is almost always lower as well. Okay? You want to save money today, correct?
Yes.
Look, whether you borrow the money from Ford Credit or your Aunt Millie, the lower the balance to finance, the fewer the carrying or finance charges. So it really saves you money when you lower the balance to finance, okay? And when you lower the balance to finance, it gives you something that most customers only dream of. Charles, every single day, people come in here and they want to buy a car. They're all excited, we're all excited, and after like an hour and a half or 2 hours, they leave frustrated. We're here frustrated, and the reason they couldn't buy was because they owed so much more on their vehicle than it was worth. It kills us, it kills them. Most of them finance it for too long a term. Look, when you lower the balance to finance, you get to shorten your term. Or you have the option to do it anyway. When you shorten the term, guess what? You save money again. And when you shorten the term and lower your balance to finance, you get what I call freedom. And that's the freedom to trade or sell sooner if you want to, because you build equity so much faster. And lastly, when you put down a decent amount of money and you can shorten your term, you get to the dream payment faster. You know what the dream payment is, don't you?
What is it?
No payment at all. So if 10 grand doesn't work for you, how close can you come?
2 grand.
2 grand? All right, hey, not a problem. Now, if you're like most people, you don't want to finance the taxes, do you? That's just crazy.
No.
Can you put a separate check down for the taxes?
How much is that?
It'll be about $1,800.
Yes.
Okay, good. So that'd be a total of 37, and if you had to stretch, if it was the end of the world coming, and you wanted to make sure your payment was lower and you were saving the most money, could we do 5,000?
I can do 45.
45. Hey, you are the man. Thank you very much. Okay, what have I just done there?
Bumped you to 45.
And I want you to remember what I said, because how much money do I know? How much money does he have to put down?
None.
I don't know. If he has none, do I want to scare him off? No, if he has none, do I want to humiliate him? No money down, you broke son of a bitch? What's wrong with you? No, I don't want to do that. So that's why I said, hey, however you want to do it, we're going to do it your way.
From the beginning.
Right. I never want the customer to look at me and say, Ashley, Actually, I don't have it, I'm sorry. Because now I feel bad about me. You've made me feel bad about me. You've hurt my confidence. I don't want to do that to a customer. If the customer looks at me and says, Steve, that's a bunch of happy horse shit right there, and I love every bit of it, I ain't got no money. Dude, I told you we'd do it your way, and we will. And I'd go back, and I'll go to Charles and say, Charles, I worked him, and I worked him. I don't think he's got two nickels to rub together. And if Charles trusts me, Charles will write up the deal. You'll have a better idea on how to write up the deal. You know, I think it's insane to throw out a first pencil with the zero down. Unless I'm your salesperson and I come to you and I say, Ashley, he ain't got no money. I worked him for 30 minutes. If he had $5, I'd have gotten it out of him. And if Ashley trusts me, she may want to put zero down on the first pencil. But I see zero down on the first pencil all the time. What's the customer gravitate to?
Zero.
And then what do they bitch about? So, I mean, come on. You know,